How you doing, guys? I'm here today with another little quick video. This video is for the BMW B58 Gen 2. I just woke up this morning. I had my my VANOS actuators outside my front of my house with my new spark plugs. Totally forgot about them. Went straight to sleep after work. But nonetheless, we're gonna get into it. This installment I'm gonna show is it's gonna be as straightforward as I possibly can do it. The VANOS is in back of the engine, so it's extremely hard to record while I'm back there trying to take it off. I already took one off, but just to show y'all, these are the spark plugs that I do use. I came in today. I'll give you, where's the number at? Oh, here it is. Give you the number for it. You probably can't see it because it's probably showing backwards, so let me flip it around. Maybe that'll help. Nope, it don't. I'm just gonna tell you it's SP96206. So it's the exact same ones I have over here, which is literally the exact same ones I have over here for NGK. They literally NGK's spark plugs. These are my old ones, as you can see. Pretty dirty. And I have my new ones over here, which I'm not putting in the car yet because, oh, here go the number right here. Got it. Exact same number. You can't because the camera. My bad. Had to keep forgetting that the camera's gonna flip it around. But anyway, they the old spark plugs that I have, and I got the new ones right here that came in. I don't need spark plug replacement. This is just simply what I like to call preventive maintenance. So I like to have it here. So if God forbid I need new spark plugs, it's like, okay, cool. I just park it in my garage, pop the hood, put new spark plugs in, you know? I'd rather have it here than to be waiting on it to get delivered and something like that, or paying for a crazy delivery fee. But these are the new ones, which some of them are a little weird. As you can see, this one is just, this portion of it is just, I guess you call it, I'm gonna say silver. And then some of them was bronze. Now I know some people will get, when it comes to spark plugs, they will get spark plugs that's like NGKs, and some of them are like champions, but they're the exact same spark plugs, to be honest. So that's probably my deal that I have going on right now. When I check these out, I realized I had some that was like a little slightly different than others, but nonetheless, this video is not on spark plugs. It's just on the actuators. I'm trying to get it out real quick. Out of this little plastic real quick. Should have did this before the video started, but sorry. All right. 1 second. God damn, come on, you're ruining my video. All right, cool. So the actuators. This is the one I took off on the I believe the exhaust side, the top side, and this is the bottom side, which is, I'm pretty sure, the intake side. This I did not take off yet. This is brand new. This is the one that I took off. This is the old one. So the old one, I mean, you can hear the oil in it compared to the new one. So I am replacing these. They're very easy to replace. The only problem is the intake one is a little harder to take off than the exhaust one. The exhaust one, I got it right here in my hand. Like, it's the first piece I literally just took off. It's pretty easy. You take it off, you unclip the clip that goes onto it, like the sensor. You take that off real quick, carefully, and then honestly, you put it right back in, clip it back in, clip it to the car. Very easy. The intake side is a little hard just because the way how it's positioned in there, it just feels just like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just very hard to take off. Like, it's just, it feels like you're breaking it, but you got to put more force than you really need to take it off, which is like, I don't know. It gives me the EBGBs in a way. But yeah, I got these off of, I will have it the link down below. It's called A Premium or something like that. Let me see. Yeah, A Premium. And Yeah, it's from A Premium, and these actuators goes on because I made sure I checked with BMW and stuff like that. These actuator goes on the M3, M40, M340. I got the 4040i, the I believe the 33, yeah, the 33i, 330, no 330i, and some other brands of BMW that these actuators literally go on. So sometimes you might not find your specific what you call it part number for your car, but honestly they all literally is literally the exact same thing. To be honest, I'm not even gonna lie, it's the exact same thing. I'm about to put them in the car real quick. I did do my low pressure fuel pump. I was gonna do a video with that, but not gonna lie, that video was trash. And yeah, I'm gonna jump into this though. I know y'all like, bro, you talking, but I'm gonna jump into this. I'm just saying I did do a low pressure fuel pump one, and it was rough. It was rough. I would love to show it because there's some things in there for the Gen 2 that people need to know about. Because there is a bracket when you take off the low pressure fuel pump, you got to put it back on that bracket. I didn't know that. I literally put it in the car and I was wondering why it was misreading until I went back in there and seen the bracket itself. But I can't show that right now. Tank full of E, so not full of E, but the tank is pretty full, so I can't do that right now. That'd be a mess. But I can show you the old one real quick though. Before we get into the actuators, I know I'm bouncing around. I know I'm bouncing around. I wanted to do this video for this, but like I said, I can't. The old fuel pump, I don't want to touch it because it still got fuel on it. When you first get it, obviously the lines is not going to be orange. It's because obviously the fuel will over time discolor it sometimes, but it's very easy. It's very easy to do. I was gonna go with an upgrade one, but I decided just to go with OME. Just because, just go with OME. But yeah, let's jump into it. It's gonna be pretty hard to do, cause as you can see, it's pretty dark. I got these two lights up above, and that's it. So it's gonna be kind of hard to show it, but I'm gonna have to tell you. To be honest, like I'm gonna have to tell you what I'm doing, not show you, because it's nearly impossible. But let me flip the camera. Here we go. Now I already did one that's back there. I can get back there. And that's the one I'm doing right there with the clip on it that I'm about to get to. Okay. Now, it's gonna be a little challenging getting back there and getting it. But like I said, I would like to record it, but it's literally impossible for me to record it with my hands back there to show you what I'm doing. There is a tool for it. I don't have the tool. Just like it's a tool for taking off the bracket for the low pressure fuel pump. Don't have that tool. Got a screwdriver and start banging the shit out of it. To be honest, that's how I got mine off. But this one, honestly, you grab it. Try not to grab it from the sensor because you don't want to break it. But I try to grab it from the sensor a little bit and hold it and just keep pulling until it pops out. Be careful of the hinges that's on there. They're actually metal hinges that's on there, and that would break. I believe I have a cover valve somewhere that I can show y'all. Actually, I do. Just to give y'all a better sense. Nope, that's my turbos. Oh, my cover valve's in here. Okay. Just to give y'all a bigger sense of what I'm doing. I know this is doing the most, but this may help someone understand what I'm talking about. Okay, turn it around. This is my spare cover valve that I have. I do have an aftermarket cover valve on my cover. As you can see, I did do my own cover valve. Very easy. Couldn't record it for the simple fact that it was a lot. Honestly, it was a lot to record. It really was. Extremely easy. You gotta take off obviously the low pressure fuel pump, the coils, and the fuel rail with the ejectors. Very easy. The ejector kit that I have for it is right here, which is very easy to use. It's a single pull. So basically you put it on, you tighten it up, and then you just put it up like that, and it just pops up. That's what I have for that one. Very easy to do. And then you just unscrew these as you go. Take off the actuators in the back. You gotta take out the back frame, and then you just pull this baby up, and it comes right out. So I'll show you a video of that too. But here you go. These is what I'm talking about. So this right here on this side is the easy side. This is the side you love. This is the exhaust side. That side is that side right here. As you can see how it turns a little bit like that. That's the exhaust side. As you can see right here. The little groove like in the turn pretty much of it. The big side. This is the easy side. This is your friend. Do this one first. This is your friend. This is an ex-wife. She's a bitch. These brackets right here sometimes can fall out. This is what I'm talking about. These can actually fall out. So I recommend, if I was you, to get spares, because if that falls down in your engine, like inside your engine, you're fucking cooked. I'm not gonna lie. But if it falls back of your engine, it's like, if you have spares, I mean, it's like, who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? But if it falls into your engine, I mean, you're gonna be giving a fuck. But yeah, they're pretty hard to do. What you wanna do is, because it's gonna sit in like this. Oh, my bad, wrong way. Like this, and once it sit in, as you can see, it sits perfectly in once you put it in. And then all you're gonna do is just turn it. And then it's gonna lock in place. Just like that. I don't wanna lock it in place because I don't wanna lock it onto here, but it will literally just lock in place. So the thing is, when you take it off, sometimes this bracket can go and comes off with it. But these come with their own O-rings when I got it. At least mine did. And there's rings on the O-rings on the actual actuator. So it's O-rings on the actuator, and there's O-rings on the actual seal itself. So you have two. I would say leave them. Don't take them off. I will only take them off if you're leaking or something like that, or maybe you leaking oil back there or something like that. Then yeah, maybe you don't have to replace that seal. But other than that, don't fuck with it. Leave it. Just put it on. If you want to replace it, replace it. You know what I mean? It's up to you. But mine's is already replaced because I did this whole cover valve. So I still have new ones that's on there. I only took them off today. So today is like the only time I actually took them off after it been used and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I'm going to do this one real quick. And I'm going to get it put it on. I'm not going to have y'all just sitting there watching me do it because, like I said, it's honestly hard for me to show y'all back there what I'm doing. So I'm just going to do it real quick. Like I said, it's on there like this. You grab it. The sensor is going to be right there. You try to pull it, and then it's going to come out. Once it comes out, I'm telling you, you're just going to pull it out. Make sure that when you pull it out carefully. You don't want to break the sensor and stuff like that. And make sure you loosen the sensor too before you start. It's easy. I don't even have a tool. I have no screwdriver or anything. I literally just use my finger, go like that, pop it off. And then when I take this off, I just, take off the sensor. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if you let the sensor go. The sensor is on the bracket. Like the cord itself is on the bracket. So after you let it off, you can just let the sensor just fall because it's not going to go anywhere. So that's why I said do it one at a time. So you do it one at a time. It's a little bracket that sensor is on. That's in the back of the cover valve. That even if you let the sensor go, it's going to dangle. It's not going to fall back to the engine. It's going to hang right there. But I see you on the next one. I'm about to go knock this out real quick, and then I'm going to come back. Okay, so here's the O actuators. I'm finished. I'll show you the finished product just because it's already done. My filter is up here, which I got to clean. I got some degreaser and stuff, so I can clean that. But it's done. It's finished. It was pretty easy to do, to be honest. Sorry if I turned the camera to the other side, but it's pretty easy to do. This is the old ones. As you see, it just comes out slow. And the other ones I got in there, it just comes out pretty fast. The new ones I put in. It's pretty easy. Now, one thing you gotta notice, when you take off the exhaust side, because the exhaust side is the way easier side, when you take that off, keep it off. The thing that had me do it for a long period of time is I took the exhaust section off, and when I took the exhaust section off, the cord for it, like the sensors for it on this side, they have enough play to put it in. So therefore I had to take that one back off and then plug in this one back in and then plug that one back in. So it was pretty easy. I want to start the car and stuff to make sure it runs, but I'm gonna clean that filter. I'm pretty sure I did that stall pretty well, but that's it, man. I mean, they are pretty easy to do. This one you turn when you let me put my hand on it so I can get you. Yeah, so this one, you turn it this way, so you turn it towards you. That one, you turn it that way. That's how mine is set up. I'm not sure anybody else is set up different, but like when I loosen it, I had to go this way with it. I'm pretty sure both of them is the exact same way. But yeah, they pretty much the both exact same way. Because that one I got to turn that way, which is towards the driver, same as that towards the driver, the loosen. Well, no, this one, the intake is towards the passenger, the loosen it. So exhaust towards the driver, intake towards the passenger. That's how you get it off. I don't know why it's like that, but that's how mine is when I take it off, and it's seated on there pretty well. So, but yeah, that's it for this video. I just want to show y'all how to do it. Sorry I can't do y'all the low pressure fuel pump and stuff like that, and the actual valve itself when I replaced it. But sometimes when you work on your car with certain things, you don't want to record. You know, you just want to get it done. But yeah, thank you. I'll see you on the next one. And one other thing, you do not have to take all this off to get underneath. My hands is not the biggest, as you can see, and I was able to get down there and take all of them off. You really don't need to take all this shit off to get it. Now, let's say you have bigger hands, and yeah, but my hands is really not that big, so you really don't have to take all that off. But yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.